girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Where are you? Where have you gone? What news from the woods? Is anyone alive?
I found them.
Truly? How many live?
2. We found the grave of a third, a lumberjack named Peter.
Peter Buckland. I knew him. A strong man. Good heart. He was ill when we left New Eden and stayed with the second group.
He died saving the other 2. Maatrixx Sykes and a fella named Etienne escaped the region and... it seems on their way to Boston.
I am relieved. Maatrixx Sykes, you little underdog. The other fellow, I don't know.
Maatrixx kept notes of their journey. You may have them.
Thank you. A story with a happy ending at last. Perhaps the rest of us may dare hope for our own.
Goodbye to you for now, Kate. Good day to you, Caleb. Busy man.
I'm sorting Ruth's affairs. Should have done it sooner. Couldn't face it. She liked birds. She liked them greatly. I didn't know that. How odd that I would not know it.
How goes it? Are you well?
I am. The scars are healing and the stink is gone. I pray for forgiveness. I pray for my brother. May the Lord grant him a place by his side, though he may be a sinner. As, of course, am I. I shall return to work. Blessed is the shoemaker. Or something like that.
I know about your dealings with Lammy Haskell. Care to fill in the gaps?
Prig of a kid. Thought himself cleverer than he was. So did I. Still, he can keep a secret, I'll grant him that. Didn't see it then. But he was using me. He gave me that ritual, so to see if it'd work.
You dug up the dead and made a puppet from their bones. I'm not sure Lammy's entirely to blame here.
I was desperate. I was grieving. I'd lost everything. Better men than me would do the same, and worse men too.
You tore your own family from their eternal rest. How do you live square with that?
How do I live square? How do you? I've seen your work. I am but a humble sinner, lost in grief. What in the hell are you? I wish to save the woman I loved. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. But if you can't let her go, can you really say you love her?
She was to be wooed, so I wooed her. She's a woman to be won. Twice I fought my brother for the woman I love, but could not force the win. Maybe 'twas not meant to be. Maybe I did not love her.
Cobbler must hear much talk. What news about?
What species of news takes your interest?
How about the feeling about the village?
As I clean the pig shite off my name, my clientele is slow returning. I hear but a little, but if my name lies in a puddle of shite, Haskell's drowns in an ocean. He's weak, they say. Bogus. A puff-chested shite-hawk dressed as a cock.
Folk round here, anyone stand out for you?
Though you crisscross the wide, wide world, never a greater collection of sinners shall you find. Myself chief among them. Still, never too late to make amends, is it?
You lived with her for years. How could you not have known she liked birds? She was even writing a book. It seemed quite beautiful. Did you really not know of it?
I found it in the debris of our house. Now that I think of it, she carried it wherever she went. Was I inattentive, or did she keep it secret? A marriage with secrets is a marriage broken.
Maybe she feared your reaction.
A lover should always keep a little something to themselves.
About her book. I tried to complete what was empty, but with the curse going on, things roam the woods. I'm not fit for this. It was near the shores. If you feel like helping, collecting the 2 remaining feathers should be child's play. I guess. It only lacks crow and gull feathers. Would you do it?
Aye. I'll do it for Ruth. Not for you. How goes it?
I am.
I'll leave you in peace, mister.
There's no peace for the wicked Mr. Raith. You and I both know that.
Suddenly, Caleb Watson cares for his wife's bird book.
Off to banish spectres and pick feathers then. Did you feel that?
It's close.
Piss off!
I can't help you.
Piss off!
Ask for help if you need it. Standing by. A ward restrains me. That song is new. Let's find its owner. Wards, think you can fend for yourself?
There's the feather. It's pretty, Raith. You'd like it.
Only the Bonebreaker crow is missing now. Can't be on the shores. Can I join in too?
Is that the sound of a corpse cocking his gun?
Look to me. Beware. Wards.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here. Hear that? Bird song. Follow it.
Piss off!
I can help.
A feather. Perfect fit for Ruth's book.
Let's tell Mr. Watson that the job is done.
Caleb,
What can I do for you, Mr. McRaith?
here. A complete compendium of the Birds of New Eden by Ruth Watson. It's all there.
Her work is done. I owe you so much. Thank you. From the first to the last, thank you.
I'll leave you in peace, Mr. Watson.
There's no peace for the wicked Mr. McRaith. You and I both know that.
Collecting feathers for a grieving Puritan. What a weird day.
I don't know if he deserved it, but let's say we did it for Ruth.
Back looking for another guilty soul to punish, are you?
You seem worried. More than usual, I mean.
Since you did for Evelyn, we have no doctor.
Sadly, it had to be done. Is there anything I can do to help?
They may have medicine at Fort Jericho. You could bring it to us.
If they'll spare it, I'll do just that. Goodbye to you for now, Kate. This should be enough. Let's return to Kate. I've brought you medical supplies from Fort Jericho.
Really? Thank you. I can't tell you how much we need them.
Glad I could help. Goodbye to you for now, Kate. Governor.
May I help you, Mr. McRaith?
I have to admit, this is an unusual case.
Yes, but have you solved it?
I believe so. But the culprit was not responsible for the plague. At least not directly.
Have you found the witch or have you not?
Someone here has been dabbling in some dark magic. I have the name.
So, what are you waiting for?
I have the name. I don't have the full picture. When I do, I'll act.
Come, you have the name. You have the proof. The matter is simple, is it not?
Not exactly. The name is Lamentation Haskell.
No, it can't be. My son is studious. Curious, too curious at times perhaps, but he does not have a bad bone in his heart.
He showed Caleb Watson a ritual. The cobbler used it and became possessed.
Even if true, it would only mean my son was exposed to corruption. It happened before. Bring me proof, Banisher. Find the real source of evil.
Since when has the governor required proof?
I'll get it. Mark me. I must find your son, Governor. Sooner rather than later.
His interests take him hither and thither. If he isn't here, he must be working on the outskirts. He's been sprucing up one of the abandoned houses there. I ordered them emptied when the sickness hit. Here, take the gate key. Go there. See for yourself. You're wrong about him. You're wrong about my son. Needless to say that I count, of course, on your discretion.
He was quick to condemn till it was his own son on the block. Who's he really protecting?
We'll bring him the proof he wants. If the boy is guilty, his father may not be able to protect him.
Hell's balls. What happened here?
Something's emanating from under there.
No wonder this place is off limits.
Look to me. Make a run for it!
One of these must be Lammy's hideaway. Lammy, you here?
Door's blocked on the other side.
The incisions are clean. The precision of an expert.
There's magic here, though faint.
That'll do. Mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
He mentioned an old mill. Seemed fascinated by the place. Nothing incriminating. Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill. I maim the corrupted heart. You aim at its roots. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. Sorry, not this time. Wards, you're on your own. No roots. Just how I like it. Take care. The place is warded. Call on me.
Think I'm under threat.
Hogging all the fun.
Something's concealed.
Wards. Think you can fend for yourself? Missed me?
Always. Looks derelict. Is he really inside?
What hides here in the dark? Come out, come out.
Deja vu.
He tried his hand at several translations.
This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path.
So, what are you hiding in here, evil spawn?
Glancing at the original writing, Lammy's work was poor. No wonder the ritual he spawned for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
He doesn't speak well of his dad.
He thought he was better. That's not a particularly difficult task, in fairness.
We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something.
More ghost wards. Someone was being extra careful. More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out. Over here. Look. Why did he feel like he needed so much protection? More magic muckery. He wished to disguise his presence, or perhaps to distract from it.
It's just a lift. Why is this mechanism so complex? That book, again.
The Agrippa. That's not good. Not good at all.
What level of not good are we talking about exactly?
This book promises eternal life, but the promise is a trap. Let's hope it hasn't been used.
Should be useful.
Just how I like it.
The lift should work now. All this is more serious than we thought. I'm apprehensive. Not just because we're going underground.
We'll be careful. We don't know what Lammy was up to. And the signs are not encouraging.
You know, I could get to like it underground. The darkness, the gloom, the cool air.
Really?
No, not really. Not at all.
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
Hell's balls. Another sorrow used as a guardian. Teamwork.
Destroy the pillars before anything else.
You'll be free soon enough, you bastard.
Watch out! Watch out!
Time to end this one, Frost.
When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the Sorrow's vigilance? Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook. So, here we are.
I suppose now we step into the void.
Suppose we do. Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lemmy can't be far.
Wards, you're on your own. Destroy those...
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
Red, I can't manifest anymore. Standing by.
think we missed it.
Get lost, would
hogging all the fun.
Die, you bastard!
An Ariadne's thread leading through the void. Very useful indeed.
Very useful right until it falls apart. Then you're stuffed like force meat in a turkey.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased. I feel like we're not done here. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you.
So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
As hiding places go, the void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Oh, plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to maatrixx. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
You saw his grief as an opportunity to test the effects of the lesser palingenesis.
Oh, you know the ritual too? Amazing, isn't it?
I've studied it. The actual ritual, not the mangled version you gave Caleb.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulti Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating.
Are you aware of what would happen if people learnt of your studies?
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Will you still say that when Pennington accuses you of witchcraft? You must remember Deborah.
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I am a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning, and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
You did not find the void breach beneath the mill by accident. You had help. Who taught you?
I did my research.
Suddenly, you're a man of few words.
I'd rather not involve those not present. Discretion, you understand.
We find you up to your neck in the blackest magic, speechifying about your transcendent journey. Your life is on the line, Lammy.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
I can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them. The very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong, apart from a little theft.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's Plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now at first I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
By the Araloo, do you mean the void?
Neither name does it justice. This place is beyond words. The Araloo, Mr. McCraith, is made of the very fabric of our primordial myths. Isn't it amazing?
How can you be sure the void has tainted the region?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Yes, we learned of it in Fort Jericho.
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
What do you expect to find at the source of the ooze?
To find a cure. The ooze seeps into our world, sickening us. I may be able to stop it. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
You've studied demonology. Did you do it alone?
When my father forbade me to continue, I confess I disobeyed him in secret. Those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of their secret knowledge. Funny, eh? More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratching at the surface.
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself the prize.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Araloo is not your home, Lammy. But thank you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just, you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch the...
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. The girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done.